Welcome back to this week's video. I just don't believe the response I'm getting from the video, so I 1,000,000% say thank you. All the questions are absolutely spectacular. I'm trying to answer as many as I possibly can. I think I missed one or two on my shorts, but that's there or there. There was one of the questions that came up was, will my nip truck be named? I don't actually get my own set truck. I seem to be driving this Tagazu because that's what we're back into today. I seem to be driving that quite a lot, and I do like it because I used to have a Tagazu when I was at Eddie Stobart. I had AWJ 1224, was spectacular. I had it from brand new as well. But I don't know how the naming system works. I am absolutely spectacular to see it come back. I will eventually I will actually put my own submission in for having a name going on the front of a truck as well. Probably early, whatever. I'm not quite sure what I'll go on there just yet. And it is good to see it back. Well done to WS for doing that, because you know what? We've been asking this for years. Yes! And it's come back. So today's adventure, guess where I'm off to? I bet you can't guess. We're off to Worcester. I've just said this to one of the lads. I said, how come we go every single day? And he said, we always go every single day. I was like, yeah, I respect that. Not arguing about that. But today we got Bidfood at Canock, which is next door to Unilever. And then we've got Worcester. I said to him, I said, I don't mind going to Worcester. I absolutely love Worcester, but just have a break every single day. This is the Wednesday, and it seems like I go every single day. So yeah, so I'm just going to hook the trailer up now. Procedure black, obviously. Brakes, legs, clip, kingpin, and then we can finally make our descent down to Unilever at Canock. I'm quite looking forward to it. I won't lie to you. I've not actually done this one before. A brand new site. I've got a new customer. Yes. But yeah, people have been obviously messaging me via the messenger. Please make sure if you can to follow me on Facebook. You'll get a daily update for what I'm doing every day. I apologise that I'm not in a 26 plate, but I quite like this. I like this DBR. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was also in the last video, if you remember, I wasn't really that well. It passed as soon as I got on. How in the world did that happen? I drove up from Worcester. All I can think of, because it was just so warm, I must have just, but don't matter. And yeah, so that's basically it. So all we got to do now is just, like I said, hook up the trailer, proceed to leave, and then we will be going to, I was going to say Unilever at Canock. We've got Bidfood at Canock, next door to Unilever at Canock. Like I said, I've never been here before, even with Eddie Stobart. I've been to the Bidfood in Manchester, and I've been to the Bidfood in, I have done another Bidfood. There was another one I've been to. So yeah, Brighton, and it, well, I know it's not called that. It's called Bidfood Logistics. So let's crack on, proceed in the trailer, and then I can finally get out of here. Thanks for watching. And here is my escape from Wigan. It's not. I reckon this is going to be a nice little run. I'm not due at 10:15. I'm calling it Bidfood, but on the notes it says a Bidfood. So to me it will always be Breed 663. It will do. It remembers them days there. But yeah, this should be a nice little. I think this should be a nice little run today. I just wish I weren't going to work. I just said to one of the guys over at yard, I was like, Worcester again, and they're like, mate, we go every day. And I understand that, but it feels like I go every bloody day. It doesn't matter. I've just squeezed the car. I've still got the car lingering over from thingy, but yes. So like I said, we are just leaving the Wigan area. Like I said, it should take me roughly just under 2 hours to get to where I'm going to, and then it's just a matter then of just driving down to Worcester, which again should be a nice little run. Nice look at that, isn't it? I like the colour scheme on that one. 68 plate as well, you know, wall looks after. That's what we like to see. But yeah, so as I said, it's roughly about a 2-hour run down to Canock. You know, we've been taking loads and loads of videos of the Canock area, and this is how it's going to be, I guess. And we now make our descent into Canock. I won't lie to you, I'm beginning to really feel like I see this road every single day. I put it up on Facebook saying, guess where I'm off to today? And everyone's put, not Worcester. I'm like, yeah, Worcester again. But as I did say to you, we go where the work demands us to go. So, I mean, I'm not ripping against it. I'm not going to sit here and start crying about it or anything like that. I'm just going to get on with what I got to get on with. So Bidfest or Bidfood or 3663, whatever the hell it's called this week. We should be there for around about 9:20. I'm not due till quarter to 10, sorry. I think I might present a little bit early. The only day that we're doing it early is I'll be sat in Worcester for quite a long time. I don't know yet. We'll play it by the ear what I want to do there just yet. There is the M6 toll to the right hand side again. I think I said that in last week's video. I don't quite tell me again. I do like that, you know. I'm sorry, but I do. I do like them areas. They're actually quite smart. So let's get on to Bidfood. It's been a nice. I forgot to mention this. It's been a really nice, chilled drive down from Wigan to here. I had a little bit of traffic around Appleton, like every morning, but other than that, it's been a nice, smooth drive down, relaxing. That's the word I'm going to use. I've never ever been to the site. I've been to a couple of, like I said, the other best places, you know, Bidfood Logistics as well. I think that's the other name you use. I have been to a couple of them, so I don't know what this is going to be like. If I'm being honest, I really don't. So this will be a learning curve for me, and it'll be a learning curve for you. Big camper van there, big RV, sorry. Very nice. And this is it now as we make our final few turns now as we approach Canock for Bidfest. This is the way you go if you want to do Unilever. I've not been this way since I've been blue, obviously. But yeah, Unilever, Bidfest, they're all up here. This should be nice. Like I said, I'm predicting to about a couple of hours in here. That's what I'm thinking. Bidfood Logistics all week. I was only in there roughly about 40 minutes. So let's just get up here now. Obviously, they're changing this like madly because as you can see, it's all double yellow lines. The good old days when this wasn't double yellow lines. But this road really does need resurfacing. Ouch, each, ouch, oh, ouch, each. So yeah, we'll just present ourselves at the site and we'll just take it from there. And here we are now as we make our arrival into Bidfood, Canock. Oh. Please stop at the white line. Exit cabin and press for intercom. Right. Let's see what happens here. So we have just finished tipping here at Bidfest at Canock, which is down there. I have to say this, that was very impressive, very impressive. I arrived at 9:25. I was on the bay about 10 minutes later and I was tipped in 15 minutes. I was the only one on site and I only had 10 pallets on board. Oh my God, I turned up and you know, they were just incredible. The staff was so friendly. Because I'd never been before and they couldn't be more helpful, and that is, I love sites like that all day long. I will do 60 sites just like that every day, because some sites you get to that are horrible, you're like, I've never been here before, how hard is it? and then you start doing something in the yard that you don't actually know, and then they start to whinge at you. They're saying, "Oh, well, if you'd just help me out a little bit." But yeah, no, it was absolutely spectacular sight. The staff, like I said, was just spectacular. They said, "Oh, come right, Matt, spin it round, not a problem. Reverse on." I went to set my action camera up. Didn't give a monkeys. I thought that's quite shocking because some sites can get a bit funny with that. But yeah, so as you can see now, like I said, we have just pulled up outside here. Well early. It's not even 10 o'clock. I'm not due into Worcester till at least midday. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a cheeky break. I was just doing the final checks of the vehicle. I'm going to go and have a cheeky break now, and then I will collect my 2 o'clock Worcester. And it should be a nice early finish for me today. That's what we like to see. So yeah, let's get the wagon. Let's go. For the third time this week, out of my 3 days already, we have now made our descent into Worcester. Oh, I tell you what, I'm not even going to lie to you, I'm getting quite fed up of seeing this road. But at the end of the day, we've got to go where the work demands us. It's roughly about 12:15, so when I get to Worcester now, I'm going to have to wait basically till at least 2 o'clock. Yesterday it was a bit earlier than 2 o'clock yesterday. It was ready to go, but I've just got a strange feeling today it's not going to be ready. But it doesn't matter. We've just got to take it in our stride, really, isn't it? And it's a historic cathedral city. That's what it says there for Worcester. So yeah, so like I said, we're just around the corner from the street now. Yeah. And now we're going to take my right turn into my famous street here at Worcester. Let's see if anyone lets me go through. Oh no, man, I'm on a green light, and the street is quite empty, so we can borrow most of this. Perfect. Right. Watch that car there for a minute. Let's try and get up there best we can. Yep. It shouldn't be that bad, this, actually. It's quite middle of the day, so this, I don't think I should be meeting any trucks at all. It's just like, I think I've just seen a car coming down through the mirrors. I know I didn't, so I can go. I try and look through people's windows best I can there, just to try. Oh god, I'm gonna get met by a 7.5 tonner here. He's gonna have to, he's going that way. He's gonna have to move down there. Oh, he's going in there, I think. Says I'm close to something. I'm not close to anything. Don't know what all that was about. My camera kicked off saying I was very close to something. I looked down, it was something about my left hand side. I thought, if they're moaning about cars, it just says there's still that Asda trolley there. It's been there all week. Right, let the two BMWs go and I will make my way into sight. They actually said thank you. Wow. Right, so here we go. It's nice and chilled up. Yeah, apparently you can go up there and turn right now. I've never done it myself. Oh, maybe one day that might happen. And here we are now at the Worcester site in question. So let's go and log in and let's get up. We've got access. That was a bit weird, that. I literally, no word of a lie, I ran the intercom twice and nothing happened. So just got to see what this foreign truck driver here is about to do. Is he reversing on that bay? Is he not? Oh, there's also a truck there with pallets on the side, but oh great, where am I meant to go then? Well, it looks like we're just gonna have to dump the truck here, but let Mr. Foreign truck driver here basically go here for now. Always, I'll tell you what, hang on. It's actually quite busy here in Worcester. You've got a Frederick's being loaded up, foreign driver there, and I've had to dump the truck just as you come through the gate. So let's hope there's no other trucks coming in. There's a car behind or a van, but he can go around me, plenty of room. So yeah, first ever time of that I've ever been here, and there's just been so much movement. We only need Malcolm's down just loading down the side of the building. So let's go wait till Pedrick's is all done. I'll get up there. That is nice, that Volvo. So we're now finally on the bait here now at Worcester. Wasn't too bad. I waited about an hour for a foreign truck driver. As you can see, he's just over there. He's putting his turquoise on because he's taking that load to France. Different. That is definitely something different. And I am now just trying to get out of the sun a little bit. I feel like I'm melting away. I mean, I technically could run the engine and chill in there with the aircon on. Thinking about that, why am I not doing that, to be honest? I probably will do after I've done this. So yeah, that was today's adventure. Worcester again. Let's hope we don't get Worcester again tomorrow. I'm getting fed up of coming here. It's not, I mean, I think one of the lads had just said this on social media, it's like a Groundhog Day. It's not like a Groundhog Day. I do enjoy coming here. I get on really well with the crew here. They have really good banter. And you know, the first thing he said when I pulled up was, "You again?" I'm like, yeah, it's me again. So yeah, we'll have to see what tomorrow brings. I'm hoping not Worcester. So I'm just going to go in now, my bro, get loaded, and get up the road, because that's all we can do at this present in time. So welcome back to the Thursday video, and today, guess where we're going? You know what, 4 for 4. I don't believe it, 4 for 4. So yeah, so today we have got a Tesco's at Lichfield and then a Worcester. It shouldn't be that bad today actually. It's the Tesco's, it's hit and miss at Tesco's. I'll be there at 9 o'clock in the morning because that's what time it's due. It's only time to about 8:30. We've got to deliver that and then we take it from there. Yeah, as I said, yeah, it's 4 for 4. I don't believe it. I said to him when I got one of the planners when I got back, I went, what's with all the same work all of a sudden again? And he went, what? It's a good run, that. It is a good run. I won't lie to you. It's a dream run, really. Lichfield, and then into Worcester. It really is. But when I first started on this side, they were like, oh, you'll do loads of different customers. But hey, listen, we got, like I said, as I said to you yesterday, we'll go where the work demands us to go. But it doesn't matter. Worcester again, eh? We'll see if the yard's full today. See if anything happens. So I can only apologise that both videos included a Worcester. So we'll just take it as it is. I won't lie to you, I am very disappointed with that. I've been here for about several weeks and this has never happened to me ever before. Yeah, I go to a few occasional customers over and over again, but it's never been like this. It's like this week, Tesco's Lichfield, I've already done this week. I've never done that yet in a week. I just haven't. And this week, all I can think of is it must be really, really quiet on the work side, and it's just the way they could throw together, really. So let's progress on down the road to Lichfield, the A5 again for the 4th time, sorry, this week. I am very disappointed. I will not lie to you. One of my old Eddie Stobart colleagues wrote it on social media yesterday and he said, I can see you getting bored. And do you know what? I mentally prepared myself for this. I knew it was going to happen, to be honest. Also, another question that came up, so I'll address that while I've got 5 minutes, is that I was in DBR yesterday, and a lot of people said, that must be your permanent truck because you're in it a lot. That's not the most driven truck here at WS. I've actually driven EUK, which is the one I'm in today, the most. I've driven this one at least 8 times since being here. The DBR, about 6-7 times. It is creeping up there, but I do like this EUK. It is the fastest one on fleet, and I know you're going to say, well, what's that matter to you? I'm just saying it's the fastest one on fleet. There is a couple of the brand new libraries here parked up beside me. There's a 26 plate parked up at the side of me, never driven it, and a 75, which I've never driven to me, which I will insert a picture here, or a video. But yeah, so like I said, I've never driven any of those two. So let's crack on. we leave Wigan on a very rainy day. It's going to be the first time, I think, in a few weeks it's been a rainy day leave. But yeah, it should be a nice little run, this. I know I'm moaning about the runs in general, but I'm hoping they get a lot better. So yeah, I'm at my favourite truck, EKU. It is one of my favourite trucks to drive. When you're in a bind and you need that little extra bit of time back, she can really put the power down. I'm hoping that Worcester is an early collection, because I'm going to be at Tesco's Lichfield for roughly around about 9:05. So yeah, shouldn't be a bad little run. You can obviously see everyone's got the lights on this morning, as it is raining. I didn't know it was a legal requirement to have your lights on when it's raining, but yes indeed. So let's drive on down the road as we leave Kit Green here in Wigan. Oh, I hope everyone's well, and I'm hoping like I just said, and I'm hoping for a nice easy day today. I said I started at 6 this morning, so I'm hoping for about a 6 o'clock finish tonight. I finished at 7 last night, so what, 11 hours off? 11 hours. So yeah, so let's crack on down to Tesco. So we are now travelling down the A38 towards Lichfield. Yeah, I had to go via the A50 today. I'm sorry, but I was gonna go mad if I saw the A5 one more time this week, because I hate when I see stuff over and over. But yeah, we're not that far off actually. So I think this is still the quickest way. The Google, my sat nav is trying to tell me it's not. I've had to pull up and sort my teddies out. I forgot to put Daddy's little monster in. That's why you're seeing him in the picture now. And I readjusted the camera because it was a little bit too high for me, and I thought it's just scaring my view. So a little bit of a lay-by stop. So I love about the A50. I do like the A50, really do. The only thing that really does annoy me with the A50 is when you get close to the Toyota dealership. It always misses with my when my signal, like it just drops all my bars on my signal. Now maybe it's just my provider, but I know other people with other providers, they've had the same issues and that. Weird. So yeah, so we're not that far off. We're about 15 minutes off Lichfield. It's been a really good run, this. Very chilled. The rain is eased off now, which is brilliant, which is what we wanted. And yeah, we just listen to a bit of tunage and going down there, do you know what I mean? A bit of Psycho for Man Marie, gonna love that. Barbie Girl, obviously, for Macwa, why not? But yeah, so we're about 15 minutes off. Check in when we get closer. Here we are now as we approach Bradley Park. It's just this next turn up here on the Brothers. But yeah, so like I said, we're just going to come up here now. You can see the sign there for Bradley Park in the bushes. Can do that with a bit of a trim back onto it, really. So yeah, I won't lie to you, it's been a really good run down. I got a little bit of traffic around Appleton, around the M62 towards Appleton route, which you kind of get that anyway. It always does in the morning. I mean, I thought when we started a little bit later this morning, I wouldn't hit it, but I'm assuming everyone's just trying to get from A to B. You can see the clouds are a little bit darker than normal. That makes it cooler today, because I tell you what, I struggled like mad. As you can see, I'm just, my daddy's little monster must have fell down a little bit. I mustn't have had it pushed up. I had whacked him on the head when I last talked to you, but I can reach him just about. So yeah, I don't know what's that done to my registration plate in the front window. But yeah, it has been a really good run down this, and it has been good to finally not see that A5. I know it sounds nasty, and I'm not moaning about the work, because this is practically easy work. It's just that I'm just annoyed that it's just the same work, unfortunately. But as I was just saying that, because I've talked to most of the Eddie Store lads still, and I said at the end of the day, it keeps me busy. Would I be happy about doing the duo runs? No, I wouldn't actually. I don't really like that when I have to go back and I have to redo, you know, recheck your trailer checks and all that. It's a bit of a pain in the bum, but you know, this one, I'll have this trailer on all day now, because obviously there ain't no drop and swap at Worsley. It's a matter of basically just getting it all on. I'm not interested in the traffic reports, not unless there's a queue to get into Tesco's. So let's just see what happens here when we get up the road at Tesco's. So where we are now, we're just coming round the corner now for Tesco's. I've just seen one of the Hawkins new 26 plate DAFs, DAFs, as Angry Dave will say, but yeah, I've just seen it. I think they've got a really stunning fleet. I just do. So there is the sign for Tesco's. It's always a good sign in it when you can see the sign for Tesco's. You know you're on the final stretch. So all we've got to do is just follow the Tesco's truck in front of us. This time he will take us home to Tesco's due to the fact that that is a rigid. He's not going to go in for water. Well, I don't think they will unless there's only a few pallets. They normally send the Arctic in. So let's have a look. Is there a queue? Is there a queue on a Thursday? Oh no, yeah. So let's put the indicator on. Tell everyone we're going round the roundabout. Yep, his indicator's on as well, so we're both going to the same place. It has been, like I said, it has been a really good run. I don't know yet, is that a queue or people are just parking up outside? We don't know just yet. No, people are just parking up outside. Yep, and that's it. Here at Tesco's in Lichfield, I've come to use this right screen. There's a note on it saying, right screen I order, use the left one. Went to left one, plain white screen. So we're just going to reverse back here now and use this middle one here where the other truck is, RST. That is ridiculous. So yeah, we just got to use this middle one. I haven't really got a choice really. Why don't they have a corner there to say, right, you can't use it? Or a trailer in front, they normally do that. Right, we're just going to wait for RST to get that road and then we can win ourselves. Oh, see how long this takes. I'm here on time as well, believe that or not. Guess what? I was only in here for 50 minutes. I'm shocked at that as well. I got in here for, let's just say 10 past, because it makes it about right. I think it was about 8 minutes past. Let's say 10 past. It's only 10 o'clock. 32 minutes to, so let's say 10 o'clock. So 50 minutes. The trailer is empty now. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I got in there and he went, you've been here once this week, haven't you? I went, yeah. He went, you're in luck. I went, why? He went, we're not busy. Well, you're not busy. I said, there's trucks everywhere. Don't matter. I said, don't matter. He said, we're not busy. I was like, okay. So we're tipped in under 50 minutes. Sounds empty. Yeah, they do with me. So yeah, we'll be in Worcester for a dish rate. I don't want to be in there till 12. So I think what I might do is I might go and park up that corner. I might have a cheeky break. You can technically park on this Bradley Park on a W lines, obviously. Not really recommended, obviously, but if you're just having a cheeky break, not a long one, like an half hour or whatever. I've done it a couple of times. I'm not very proud of that before anyone says it. I mean, I could possibly have a tackle break on the on one of the motorways down, but that's not going around here. There's no rush to rush down to Worcester, is there? I mean, I don't want to reach the place till 12 o'clock, and yeah, there's nothing like that. I mean, my collection's not till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, So yeah, we've got the truck, we've got the trailer, I've got the keys. Very tired parts here at Simon. Let's crack on down to Worcester. I am shot 50 minutes about time. I didn't even have to go up to the counter to say, come on, you actually recognise me. I must be getting very, I've still got my jumper on. It's still a little bit nippy, the rain has stopped. It is a little bit warm, and it's getting warm, so it will be coming off now. So, Worcester, here we come. Let's go. And that is us now leaving the Lichfield area. Had a cheeky break right corner from Tesco's. I only took about a 20-minute break. That's just in case I need it later, and then at least then when I get down to close to Worcester, I can have another break in accordance. Because like I said, I don't want to be there till 12. The sat nav says I'll be there for around about 10 to ish. So if I take another half an hour break, because there's a couple of laybys just as I come up of Worcester, just as you come up the motorway, and then I might just pull in one of those. If not, I'll just have it at Worcester, but I'll have the break in accordance, because at the end of the day it's important that I do have the breaks. So here we go, day 38, as we now go for the HS2 section. Let me know in the comments, how do you feel about HS2 in Britain? Now me, I was very positive when I was hearing it was going from London to Manchester, because I am obviously from the Manchester end, and then to hear it got scrapped was obviously not a good thing. But I am loving that the fact it's being built up. I do like trains, and so I just think, you know, anything to create jobs within Britain, I am 100% behind. Not the costs, because that is crazy, but I mean, I haven't done anything with the HS2, either Venet or WS. Will be completed in winter on the A38. It feels like it started 100 years ago, that HS2, unfortunately, on the circumstances, obviously delays and all the rest of it. But yeah, here we go now as we fly down the A38 towards Worcester. Not really much happened again. I was really a bit worried about that. I was really worried about the content and the boringness on the videos, but we make work what we've got with. So I'll see you at Worcester. Here we are now as we make our descent into Worcester. The 4th time I've been here this week, on my 4th day. I was just saying this to my partner on the phone, and I said to her, I get fed up of coming to this place, and sure, I thought you like Worcester. I really do like Worcester. It's a beautiful city, and it really is. And the place we go to is spectacular. That street's a little bit of a that's all I'm going to say about that matter, but it is. I know I moan about it a lot, but, and you know, I think someone just brought this up on social media. You know, I thought you would get bored. Now my problem is with this is, and I will say this very loudly and clearly, I knew this job would not be, I knew this job wouldn't be mega exciting. I knew that. Before I came here, I knew that I would be ending up going to some places maybe a couple of times. Now, prior to doing all the recording on YouTube, I was going to a lot of different places, and this week I seem to have just stuck to the same places. Now, I always, and you know, and I always say this, you know, especially to people on social media, I always go, at the end of the day, I'm kind of limited for what I can do. No offense, but I am, because I don't want to drive a 10-hour drive to a customer and then happen to do a 10-hour drive back, because I won't be able to do that. I mean, I've still got to take breaks. I still can only do it all in the under 9 hours worth of driving that I'm legally bound to do. I know I can do a 10-hour drive, but who wants to do a 10-hour drive when you're a day driver? So I knew this would happen. It's such a shame, but as like I said to my partner, you know what I mean, at the end of the day, we make a good situation into a bad one. Now, I will say this very loudly and clearly, every time I've gone to Worcester this week, it's been something new. Like yesterday, we got there, we're very busy in the yard. We went there the other day, and you know, certain things happen each time I go, and that's a good thing, I think. But yeah, so if it feels like I'm coming off morning on the video, I apologise. It's just that obviously I was hoping for more places to visit, but as I will say that very loudly and clearly, I'm quite limited about where I can go or where we do go, because it just is. It's like yourself, if let's say you have £1,000 and you need to buy a car and you're thinking, well, it has to be somewhere in 10 miles, it kind of restricts the places you can look for that kind of car. So here we are now, like I said, as we enter into the town centre of Worcester for the 4th time this week. Do you know what, I absolutely do love coming here. I don't want that twisted. I don't have a hatred for coming here, because the crew here in that warehouse are absolutely spectacular, and they make it funny every time I come down here, and they're getting to know me a lot more, which is a good sign, by the way. It's a really good sign that, you know, that they're seeing me a lot more. I just wished it'd been broke up. You get what I'm trying to say, don't you? Every other day, I'm quite happy with that. Now tomorrow, I'm hoping to obviously do something a little bit more different. I have no idea what I'm doing tomorrow. That's the truth to the matter. So when I get back today, I will obviously say, what am I doing tomorrow? But yeah, so like I said, we've just got down the road and onto my main street, and we are done. We are now, as we make our turn into the street. It shouldn't be that busy up the street. It is just a little after 12 o'clock. I stopped on the M42 for a cheeky 20-minute break. Just to get out of the truck, basically, go for a little walk. So yeah, let's see what the street looks like today. It is a 30 miles per hour road, but I don't think I've ever gone over 20 on this road just yet. I know it seems like I'm putting my wipers on and you think it's not even raining, but believe this or not, it has been raining. Unfortunately, it has been. And the rain is chasing me down. So let's get up here now. We've got a BMW coming at us, so he's going to have to move over where them people are. So let's get onto the street. It was a nice, yeah, like I said, it's just a little bit after 12 o'clock. And I'll like I said, I don't know my collection time's not till 2 o'clock. It might be ready early, and if it's ready early, I'll just go straight out of there and I put it on. Let's just let the micro up the road go. There's no point playing chicken with a micro. They're deadly, them things, very deadly. Never driven one, so we're gonna, let's just see what's that car doing. What's that car doing now at Heinz? No idea what he's doing, but we'll make our descent, and he's gonna have to make his move. Don't know what he's doing. Oh, come on, what are you doing? He's just sat there. No idea. Right, well, he's moved out the road. Let's get onto site, let's see what's going on, and it's empty in here. Oh, that'll do. Well, like I said, yesterday my collection was ready, but because of the truck driver in front of me was on the bay, they said, oh, can you just wait? I'm like, I can wait, no rush. So let's get onto site. And we are now in the Worcester site. As you can see, we're already on a bay. I pulled up over here and he said, there's a bay, but just go straight up there. I'm like, oh, okay, calm down. And he went, oh God, it's you. Cheeky, I'll have him for that. And he said, do you live here or something? I'm like, mate, I might as well at this point. I'm here every day. But yeah, like I said, the crew here, we just get on real well with each other. It's a really good crew, this. I'm not saying the Wigan site is not good, it's just that it must be always busy here. It's a more of a chilled atmosphere. So like I said, we are being loaded on the bay. They just said that absolutely busy here. They've demanded 3 trucks in here today rather than the average 2. And he just said, can I load you straight away? I'm like, mate, knock yourself out, because I've not had a break yet. So I'm just going to wait till we leave the site. I'll pull up into Franklin Services. I'll just have another break in there or something before we head up back to Wigan. To be a nice early finish for me today. We will end this video here. I apologise, it was really wasn't that enjoyable. It's such a shame really, but at the end of the day, there's not always going to be something that happens. I mean, look at when we came in yesterday, we were parked there was a Benwick truck there was a European here, the Malcolms was down the side, there was nothing. It's like thinking at me ideas. But yeah, like I said, we are just here now in work, just here. What a difference a day makes. That's all I'm going to say. What a difference a day makes. We was in here near at the dead same time yesterday, and it's empty. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Before I do go, answer me in the comments. Who eats Worcester sauce? And what do you eat it with? They keep giving me some free samples here, and I'm like, what the hell? Do you what in the world do you put it on? A lot of people's, I mean, someone said you could put it on toast. I don't eat toast, so it's one of those. It's a hit and miss when we eat toast. So let me know in the comments if anyone does actually work it. So anyways, I would like to say a massive thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you next week. Shall we all?